These teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight. Scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after.
But what's good with y'all, man? Y'all already know what to do, man. It's your boy KG.
Right there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Just catching up on a little bit of Ultimate Team, man.
Again, it's Bell. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Vick.
Oh, Lord, I seen it.
Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly
this
picked.
is
Instead,
easy.
it's incomplete.
Easy. I'll burn him. I'll sit right here and burn him.
Now they're out there again to try once more. He's going to look deep for Edelman.
Oh, buddy, flew.
Picked up by Malik Hooker. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the get the ball, but instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
On 1st down, it's Hines. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
A play fake to Mack. Now Rivers. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A 1st down throw here for Rivers. And this will be incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rivers. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Back now in Pittsburgh.
I'm about to just let them score.
1st and 10 as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. Rivers throwing complete to Doyle is tight end. And he is out of bounds inside.
Because I know for a fact I can stop him. But that's going to take about the clock.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that
Well,
last
that's about
catch.
a second and make a fumble.
Now it's Hines. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 19-yard line.
He wasn't even going to jump off of him.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets
1st down.
They run with Hines. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
2 minutes left to go. This one, surprisingly, still scoreless. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up the 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it.
I'm going to score regardless.
Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
And this one is right through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. Well, it took a while to get anything on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the contest.
So the question now becomes, can they...
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
I'm 100% sure of that.
So Michael Vick in the offense. Down by a field goal, a little under 50 seconds to go. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 45 yards.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Vick. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
I'm a try. Oh, it's a switch. I'm
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
It's my good word. Switch to Smith. Loop out.
And he returns this to the 22.
Oh.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
And I'm about to score first. Watch this.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
I'm still good.
Offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Get this. Watch.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now it's Newton.
Oh, damn, I ran right by him.
He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not getting in my red zone.
Good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
Oh,
Again, Newton. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, he's kind of close.
At the Steelers' 30-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Slant route caught by Edelman. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and the Patriots will get a new set of downs. We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ground, this is Michel. And he'll get this one down.
I really thought that was a play action.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. Rohrwasser's kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
I'm going to take whatever I want. What was that? Motherfuckers ain't worth a damn.
Vick will look to throw on first down. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
Like I said, I'm going to take whatever I want.
What are you talking about? The 45.
Wow.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And that's where he messed
Going
up.
deep here for Edelman. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Vick. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 41-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's good for 28 yards. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like
into heavy traffic, and it's
I did not see
intercepted.
him.
Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
They'll take over first and
Charles, not only is that
Not
an
too worried.
interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
you're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll run on first down. Michel, and he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. from just shy of midfield. Newton got a man open. That's Harry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this one is right down the middle. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
That's it for the first half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now Michael Vick and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty.
Vick's pass intercepted by the Patriots. They'll take over first and 10.
That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
A good pick up there, 26 yards. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside with one of my college.
And Patriots. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much.
All right, I'm about to hurt this. I gotta stop playing.
To about the 23.
All right, no more games.
Offense now heading back out onto the field. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily
let me
the best player.
Let me stop playing because I gotta hurry up.
With the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit.
Throwing again, Vick on 2nd and 10. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 27 yards there, a first down. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Julian Edelman, 50 yards. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat.
All right,
and turn
it's up to
defenses
you.
into
Knock that
mush.
ball out.
And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed pass like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs when necessary to help get him out of trouble.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Over first and 10 at their own 30.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 2nd and 9 from the 44. And it's Michel once again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that will be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Damn, my boy's been shit.
45-yard punt for there on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So Michael Vick and the offense down by 5, 2:07 remaining. They'll have one play, maybe 2, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first. And got his man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. 36 yards on the play. So the Steelers with the football
Touchdown,
as
I'm
we
calling
get
it.
you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh,
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Michel. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. As a Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And
I ain't even about to play no games on this time. I'm really about to.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
I'm really about to start swinging. I'm bullshitting. I'm about to go for real now.
And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on
We'll
1st and 10. A first down throw coming for Vic.
Oh, my God.
It's a Patriot sack. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And nearly an interception here.
Oh, my God. Drive. What am I doing? That shit threw me off.
Instead, third down.
All right, focus, man.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
Partner, we talked about this at halftime, but I don't think
into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Jalen, what's good with
Picked
you,
off by Adrian Phillips. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So here are the Patriots now in excellent field position to start things out. They're led out by their big-bodied electric quarterback, Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that big smile. That's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's accurate throwing the football. They can't.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
To the right side, and he's got Edelman. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Yeah, you can. We can play up.
From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is?
What the absolute fuck?
What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on
All
the
right.
the offense you believe.
Nah, hell no. I'm
Find
about to
your
go for real.
playmakers and give them the football.
Going deep here for Adelman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to
Record it all up in the way
out there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Vick. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And
oh, my Lord.
Incomplete.
I'm going to get this.
Try to get one more in here before
I'm about to get
breaks.
gone. Who am I about to hit him with?
They will indeed go for it. Vick, he's going to look deep for Edelman. And that's caught inside the 35. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will
finally a damn catch.
Final act of this first quarter. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll throw again. Here's Vic. And it's in.
Oh my God.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
That's why I messed up last time. I ain't gonna let him on. I ain't gonna let him hold me.
Again, it's Vic.
Oh!
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception last time, but fell incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. It'll be Vic once more, and he's going to take it in for a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Out of the gun, Newton. On the left side, a catch by White. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now a pass here caught by Edelman. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. But it'll be 2nd down. To throw again. Newton. He's airing it out for Sanu. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot. Down. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Newton. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they'd take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
A screen to Bell. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
At the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, Vic. Eluding the pressure right. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Vic. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Bell so light on his feet. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Vic to the air again. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Julian Edelman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Anderson on for the extra point.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
See, man, I hate this.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I, well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Demir Bird returning it. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Patriots
here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that
Yeah,
there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Newton on third down. He hits White, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a game.
Nah, let me see if I can challenge that. Oh.
4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Newton on first down. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
A chance for us again to look at this Pittsburgh defense. They don't need to change much. They have played well. They've really outplayed this offense, haven't they?
And it's a lot of fun for a former defensive guy to see how they manage to bounce around, make plays, and put their team in position to win a football game with great contribution from the defense.
They're just looking for more of the same
right
now.
Going the wrong way.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. On the ground, Michel. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it fourth down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can
Damn it, I
they do?
keep
Change the
hitting
play
it.
calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And the return will stop right around the 25. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
I had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be.
And he's going to take it
Wow.
in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
To kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Bird now ready to return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi.
I was about to hit him, but I thought better.
Steve Atwater there defensively.
To throw again. Newton.
Oh, come here, Cam.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by a former Patriot legend, Rodney Harrison. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting late. You've got the lead. No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure. And here they hit him as he's releasing the football, and that's going to help lead to the interception.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go again with Bell. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now Bell. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
Bird now ready to return it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And he's out right at the 25. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And some room to maneuver. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
So here's Vic following the interception. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you...
His ass going right to auction. No. No. Nah, I can still get more than that. Yeah, your ass gone too. Okay. How many more do I got left? Oh, I only got two. Damn, score 3. Hell no. Let's just see what's up here. Nothing interesting at least. Oh, okay. Okay. Damn, ain't nobody get him. Oh man, don't nobody want him. Wait, what time? What pack is that in? No, what pack? What the? Which pack is that? Oh, let's see. No, I just want to see what. Yeah. Mm. Mm-mm. No. Mm. Let's see what's up with this. This event started on another platform. What the fuck? Oh, that's what happened. I went in under the I did it under the PS4 version instead of the PS5 version. Oh, that's some bull. My team got better though. Yeah, wait a moment. How's my overall is 91, but T, what's good with you, G? How the hell is my overall is 91, but my overall is 90, but my offense and my defense is 91. This is crazy. I think my line is good. Let's see the defense. So I don't really need to work on my defense because the weakest link is probably him, Glover. Yeah, he is the weakest link. That ain't nothing. I can easily get him. I got him today. David, he's good where he is. And Ross Black, like, I ain't gonna lie, he is good. He really is. Alright. Nah, I got a puncher too. Alright, yeah, I got the kicker and the punter today. Okay. But I don't really need them because I don't use them anyway. Alright, bro, let's go. Shoot me the invite, bro. What the hell is that, man? What the? Oh yeah, that's my boy right there.